Alright guys, just me again. Uh, as I've showed you in many other videos, that I've got the complete set of Tom McFarlane and Spider-Man. So, and each time I read a comic, I'll dive in and tell you what it's about, really. Not like everything, because I don't want to spoil too much of it, but like basically the general idea, and see like the artwork and stuff like that. So, this is Spider-Man issue number 3. So, and we got the 5 panels here again as usual, and it's basically just saying about New York, and then we go on to another splash page which is awesome again as usual. As you can see here, the lizard smacking Spider-Man into a chimney breast, I think it is. So yeah, like, and then basically a lot of it is just like the lizard fighting Spider-Man. So here, as you can see, so he's just fighting a lot of the time and just saying a lot, and like basically saying to himself, I've never seen the lizard this bloodthirsty, something's not right. And then you got this weird girl or person saying, and she keeps saying the spider must suffer and all that. So, and then, the lizard's beating the shit out of Spider-Man. Spider-Man managed to get him off. And basically the lizard is just chasing after Spider-Man, trying to beat him up, trying to kill him basically. Spider-Man tries to shoot some webs at him. And then he's trying to talk to Doc, like, Dr. Curtis Connors. Because he's the lizard and he's just like, what's going on, what's happening. And, the lizard's not taking any of it because he's under control by that woman. And then Mary Jane's waiting for a taxi after a night out. Literally, the lizard is about to chew Spider-Man's head off here, and then you get like this panel saying stop, and I'm guessing it's the woman. And the lizard just freezes, and then you eventually see this woman here, and then she keeps saying the spider must suffer. And then the lizard sort of picks him up, throws him off of a building, and he clatters into some garbage, and that's what's basically saved his life. You get this little comic in there in the middle of it. And then Mary Jane finally gets her taxi, she's on her way home. Spider-Man's pretty much concussed and he's sort of like sleeping, if that makes sense. Well, he's basically got knocked out. And then he's like thinking like, why did it have, he had such a good life before he became Spider-Man. And then obviously he remembers like how he becomes Spider-Man. So he got the spider getting zapped, and then the spider biting him, and then he's winning money, and the killer goes off, and then he gets home, and then Uncle Ben's dead, and he finds the killer, and then he becomes a proper man, and he becomes a proper man. And it says the Spider-Man or whatever, so he becomes, and then he realises he's got to, be Spider-Man for the good. And then you get, these panels here, and then you got come, it's like come to me my pet, so the lizard is running off. And then I think, Mary Jane's just got a taxi, I think, and then he eventually starts to wake up, and he's just like, he feels absolutely trashed basically, and then he wants to get home. And then there's a panel, and then there's a balloon here saying stay a while longer, Spider-Man. And then you get this last shot of Kraven the Hunter with half his head missing, and he goes, for the night has just begun, with the lizard like behind him. So you don't know what's. So the next one's obviously got Kraven in it, but Kraven's got a hole in his head, so he's obviously from the dead. So yeah, that is basically what the comic is about. So yeah, it's a very good comic. really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read the rest, so I'll do some more reviews then. See ya. Bye.